It's Sunday, the best day of the week. Do you know why? Because it means that we're back with another top 5 mints of the week, where we every single Sunday cover the 5 best mints happening on Solana over the next 7 days. And we do have some really interesting projects in today's video that I'm really excited to show you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Do remember that this is not financial advice, but with that said, enough chit chat, let's dive straight in to this first project. Alright, now the first project today is a really interesting one. It's Oak Paradise. The mint date has finally arrived. I mean, this project has been around on Twitter for a very long time, but the mint is finally coming. You can see the announcement right here. They are minting on the Solport launchpad with a supply of 5,555 and with a mint price of only 0.66 Solana, which I was really pleasantly surprised with, because personally, with the amount of hype and followers and everything that this project has, I kind of thought that they would be a bit more greedy with the mint price, maybe choose like a 1.5 or 2 Solana mint price, but 0.66 seems like a really good decision. And I just think that such a nice mint price will help this project overall long term. So this is definitely one that I personally am gonna mint. They are minting tomorrow on August 22nd, as you can see right here. Now this project did have some internal issues. Basically, the original founder, called Jimmy, that was a guy I met at NFT NYC, super nice guy, but I mean, they had some issues, so he ended up actually selling this project to another team, and that other team are the ones running it right now. So the thing they will focus mainly on is sports betting, casino, and poker, and they have actually released their beta website right now, and it looks really good. It reminds me a lot of Unibet, for example, which is one of the biggest betting platforms, at least here in Scandinavia. I mean, this black and green color scheme, you can bet on so many things, so many different sports. You have a lot of the most popular casino games with rock, paper, scissors, dice, roulette, slots, crash, plinko, coin flip. You also have poker right here. So overall, this platform honestly looks really good. Definitely one of the best like crypto betting platforms that I've seen in a long time, maybe even ever. I don't really know, but either way, this is for sure a platform that I could see do really well. And obviously we can't talk about Oak Paradise without actually showing the artwork, because the artwork is top tier. I love the artwork of this project. This is one sneak peek. You have another one right here which looks really dope. This dude also looks incredible. So overall, Oak Paradise is just a really interesting project, minting tomorrow. They have really good looking art. Their betting platform actually looks surprisingly good, and the mint price to supply ratio actually is also surprisingly good, considering the amount of engagement and hype and followers that this project has. So I'm personally actually pretty bullish on this project, and it's been a while since I was bullish on an upcoming mint, but Oak Paradise is actually one that I'm gonna mint myself, even in this bad market that we're in. But alright, moving on to the second project, we have Tokyo Saints. This is another project that has been around for a while, but they kind of delayed their mint because of the market conditions and everything, but they're finally minting as well. The mint also starts on August 22nd, but this is only for the OGs. You can kind of see the details right here. You can see that the OG Saints mints is happening tomorrow, August 22nd. Then they have a whitelist mint on the 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th. It doesn't say anything about the public mint, so I'm not really sure if they think they're gonna fully sell out this collection only in whitelist, or like what the plan is. But either way, the supply is 4,000, and you can see that the mint price is actually different on all of these different mints. So the OG gets the cheapest price for 0.8 Sol. This is 1 Sol, 1.2, 1.4, and 1.6. So overall, I think at least these two for like 0.8 and 1 Solana seems like fair pricing, but any higher than that would probably be a bit too high for me, at least, considering their supply of 4,000 and that they don't really have any crazy type of engagement and community and stuff like that. So personally, I'm not as bullish on this one as I'm on, for example, Oak Paradise, but Tokyo Saints is for sure a really interesting project minting this week, and it's definitely one that I might look for a secondary play on, but it's probably not something that I will mint. Maybe I would consider it if I had one of the OG rolls. Now, taking a look at the art, it's honestly nothing too special in my opinion. I mean, they look okay as a PFP, I guess, but nothing too crazy. But I do really like what these guys are building. They're building the Galaxy platform where you can hire freelancers and everything you want for your team. The way I look at it is a combination of LinkedIn and Upwork combined, and only for the Web3 community. You can basically create your own profile, you get reviews, you can kind of describe who you are and what you're doing and stuff like that. And I mean, the UI actually looks really good. So here they go on to say how this platform will benefit different NFT projects. You have post job openings or discover the latest talent, build an awesome team, rate your members. You also have the benefits for role seekers. They will also have their own escrow payments, basically similar to Upwork. But yeah, I definitely think the UI on this platform looks really good. And overall, it seems pretty interesting, even though there are multiple other projects that are trying to build something similar right now. But I guess it's just a healthy competition between these different projects on who actually creates the best platform. So overall, Tokyo Saints is another fairly interesting project minting this week. Alright, moving on to project number 3, we have Rude Renegades, also minting tomorrow on August 22nd. First of all, taking a look at the art, personally I really like some of their sneak peeks, while some other ones are like okay. This one, for example, I actually really like. This one is kind of like meh, okay. And then like this one is another one that I kind of like actually. So overall, their artwork is pretty solid. They currently have like 17,000 followers. Taking a look at their website, this is what it looks like. Also looks pretty good. And just quickly scrolling through their roadmap, they have rallied the Renegades, Web3 developments, making a change, and a Renegade. And jumping over to their Discord real quick, you can see that they have a supply of 4,444 and a mint price of 0.79 Solana. Overall, I don't really know if I think this collection will sell out because they have a fairly high supply. If I were these guys, I might recommend them to lower their supply a little bit because, I mean, it doesn't seem like they get any crazy engagement. I mean, they get decent engagement, but you also have to remember that the market is absolutely horrible right now. So, I mean, it's an interesting project, but probably not one that I will mint. Another pretty interesting project this week is Corrupted Dogs, minting on August 28th. And these guys are minting for 0.69 Solana with a 4,444 supply. Now, I would also probably recommend these guys to lower their supply because they only have like 6,200 followers with a supply of 4,444. I just don't see how that will end too well. I mean, the mint price seems pretty fair, but maybe lower the supply to like maybe 1,111 or something like that, kind of just to help the project long term, because I just don't see how this mint will sell out. Personally, I'm not trying to be rude, just my honest thoughts, and it's not even like fully their fault. It's mainly just the horrible market conditions right now. But anyways, one thing that I really like about this project is the art. I actually think the art looks pretty clean, especially this one is probably my favorite so far. Here you have another sneak peek, so the art is actually pretty good on this collection. But as I said, unfortunately, this is not a collection that I will personally mint. But anyways, moving on to the 5th and last project today, we have Drachma minting this summer, actually minting this week. You can see that they're minting on August 24th on the Fellowship Launchpad. Their mint price is 1 Solana for whitelist and 1.25 for public. They currently have like 12,000 followers. They get like decent engagement. And taking a quick look at their roadmap, this is what it looks like. They have pre-mint, mint, building with community, staking, and Agora. And you can see that their supply is 4,444 as well. Now, what do I think of this collection? 4,444 supply with a 1.25 Solana public mint price. I don't really know if I think they will sell out either. I mean, it's at least not a project that I personally will mint, I think, but it seems like a pretty interesting project if you want to kind of make a secondary play, maybe invest long term after they mint, kind of if their floor price ends up being lower than their mint price. Another thing with this collection is that I'm not like a huge fan of the art. I don't think the art is anything special. It's pretty basic in my opinion, but it was for sure one of the most interesting mints happening this upcoming week, so I had to feature it, but it's probably not one that I'm gonna mint personally. So there you go, those were today's 5 projects. There for sure were some really interesting projects in today's video, but there's probably only one that I know for sure that I'm gonna mint, and that's Oak Paradise tomorrow. That's for sure the one I'm personally most bullish on this week. Let me know your thoughts. Which project is your favorite? Which one do you think will do well? Down below in the comment section. All the links to these projects will be down below in the description as well. So the link to my Discord, my Twitter, and my Patreon if you want to check that out. If you got any value from today's video and just enjoyed it overall, do remember to smash a like and subscribe down below to never miss out on any of my future content. Now with all that said, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.